Hi, I'm Bob Venn, and I'm here to tell you today that about 5 months ago, an event took place here in the Northern Tier that has touched the hearts of all the people in the northern part of the county and throughout the county, and that's the story of little Alex Hogle that's now on the camera. He was diagnosed as having a very rare case of I can't, how do you pronounce it?
Neuroblastoma.
Neuroblastoma cancer. And as a result of that, a lot of things have taken place to help little Alex and his family. And I have standing here with me Jim Tierney. And who do we have with us, Jim?
Well, we have Danielle Rose. That's Alex's cousin. In fact, she was born the same day that Alex got diagnosed. So
all right.
It's kind of a...
We want to explain that Alex's mother and this baby's mother are sisters, so that the Hogles and the Tierneys are in-laws. And at that time, because of the seriousness and the large expenses and the concern of the people locally, you decided, Jim, to try to do something to help little Alex.
Well, what happened was there's a group of us, some relatives and friends. They, it's kind of like, what can you do to help? And we got together and we talked to some of the businesses, and they were all for it. We put some canisters out, and we started like that. The next couple days, in the first part of June, we started collecting money, and then it just steamrolled from there.
And I understand, I've heard rumors that these pictures, some Canadian man who heard about these canisters and saw them, can you give me the story on that?
Well, a friend of mine at Bowles, in fact, he's coming down here, and he's going to bring me 64 people for Alex's tournament, and they're going to bowl 2 shifts. His name is Richard Kamensky. We call him Ski. He works for a printing outfit in Montreal, and he told me, he says, because I started putting, just photocopying pictures and putting them on there. He said to me, he says, I'll get you some posters, he said, and these are what he got me, and I'm sure that if you see them out, there's something that's a real nice work.
Yes. Are they mainly in the Northern Tier? Are they in Plattsburgh at all?
They are in Plattsburgh. Yep. We've had some group of people call me up from Plattsburgh, expressed interest in putting canisters out or doing something, and we've got stuff in Plattsburgh also.
All right. Have you any idea how much the canisters have raised over since?
I would say probably maybe the canisters have raised pretty close to maybe like $4,000 or $5,000 anyway.
All right. There has been several other events. One was a flea market here.
Yeah. Pauline Roberts and her daughter-in-law Lisa decided to have a yard sale. It started out, she was talking about it in Plattsburgh to some lady, and the lady said, I seen a picture of little Alex, she says, and she was having a yard sale. And she said, you take a truck and come in and you can have everything here and start going. And she started from there, where people just kept bringing stuff here. The day of the yard sale, when the doors opened at 9 o'clock, the place was packed. It was an amazing event.
We're at the Bowl Mart, the noise in the background. We're at the Bowl Mart. That's where Jim is working here today, and he's babysitting. So we have an extra patient, I should say, a little help here, right? And I understand they raised just under $3,000.
Yeah, it was like it was about $2,900, and there was still some other items that were going to be sold or that people were going to buy eventually, because
right.
There was a lot of stuff left over, and that stuff went to the mission centers, went to some of the centers in Plattsburgh in order, because that was the deal.
Right.
It wasn't going to be kept to sell anywhere else.
Right. We want to thank you people who came to that sale, and we want to thank you those who donated. It was a tremendous big sale. There also was a jamboree, I understand, benefit of Alex.
That's it. Kenny Rodman, the guy from WLFE, got a poster was brought to him, and he just said he had something to do. So him and this Conrad Samuels band decided that they were going to have a jamboree at the pavilion down here, and they raised around $1,500 doing that. And we thank Victor Castine and all the group down there. They put on a great show, and all the bands that participated. We had some bands that weren't even scheduled to play that came in that day asking if they had room, and it was broadcast over WLFE. In fact, Kenny Rodman was right there on the spot.
And I was talking to Bill the other evening, and the dad, and he told me that one night a Canadian car stopped at the house while his mother-in-law or mother was babysitting, and came to the door and left $100 without any name.
Yeah, well, that was, when it was put in the paper the first part of June there, they had a picture of Alex, and it's my post office box in Champlain. That's where it originated. So I said, well, it doesn't matter. It's a post office box anywhere. And 2 days later, when I went to check the mail, they couldn't fit another piece of a letter in there. And the one that kind of touched me the most, I think, was there was two $1 bills wrapped in an envelope, and it was from Port Henry, and there was nothing on it, just two $1 bills. And that probably, whoever sent that probably meant more to them as it does, any kind of $100 or $200 to somebody else. But I just was.
Well, this past Friday, a very great event happened in Champlain because Santa Claus and one of his reindeers came to visit little Alex and his sister
Marlena.
Yeah. And on Moore Street in Champlain, 14 Moore Street, and I was at a function over at the Kimpex building with Calvin. We were doing a What's Going On Here, and I left in the middle of the show. We went over and I videoed, and we're going to show you some of those right following this interview of early Christmas for little Alex and his sister, with Santa Claus appearing, and with a great afternoon that was for him. And that came about, I understand, with Larry Paola and some of the teachers from the Moores building.
Yeah, I believe that the teachers collected money from I think it's all three schools, from what I understand, and they went out and bought gifts.
Oh, yeah.
And had them, have Santa delivered them right to Alex, and Santa came down right from the North Pole with a reindeer. He was he was well equipped.
He is also, as we mentioned in the tape, he helped to open those gifts with Alec, and Alex fed the reindeer, and what we're saying, Larry Paola was instrumental in, I guess, in starting this over in Champlain, and all the teachers in the district got together and put a lot of money into these 4 full bags of Christmas gifts. And this is going to be a doubles tournament on the 17th and 18th, the 24th and 25th, benefit of the Alex Hogle Fund.
Yeah.
Where does the money come? How do they donate?
All right, what happened? And each doubles team will be paying $18 to participate in the tournament, and part of that money will go towards prize money, and part will go towards bowling, and then some of it will be going towards donations to Alex itself. Plus, I've been talking to some of the local merchants in the area, and they've offered to donate some prizes, and I'm going to sell tickets for $1 a piece to the bowlers, and then we'll have like 3 or 4 drawings each squad and give out awards like that. So that'll probably bring in some more money.
Are you full? Are you filled up?
No, we only have one squad filled. That's the 25th and at noon and 3, and that's the same gentleman that made the posters as we were talking about. He's bringing down 64 bowlers. I'm going to bowl 2 squads.
Okay, this is going to be shown before that. If you need any bowlers out there, don't you tell people how they can contact you and get in on the thing?
If it's open to any doubles, 2 men, 2 ladies, a mixed set. It's handicap. Anybody's got the same chance. Even if you're not a bowler, you get a regular. We'll give you an average, and you'll get handicap. If you like to come down, we have squads on Saturday at 2:30 and 8:45. And Sunday we have them at noon and 3 on the 18th, and noon, 3, and 6 on the 25th. Okay. So if you just call me at 297-6106, and we'll be happy to put you team in, or if you like looking for a partner, we'll try to find you one.
Now remember, even if you're not the best bowler in the world, I bet you're a real good parent. You love children like everybody else. It's for the benefit of Alex Hogle and his family, and it's going to be the Alex Hogle combo doubles tournament, the 17th, 18th, the 24th, and 25th. And just before we close out and go into our pictures of Santa Claus, you wanted to make some thanks, you said.
Yeah, well, basically, like people in the area, a lot of the merchants putting, canisters out, and I'd like to thank the people themselves for putting the money in the canisters. I mean, from the little kid that threw the dime or quarter in the canister to the person that put the $5, $10 bill. And also, some of the other organizations in the area have given money, all like the Knights of Columbus, the American Legion, over in Alberg, the bingo collected $500 out of a game, and they sent it over. St. Mary's, the church had collections. The Rouse's Point Softball Club, all the bowling clubs around here, even all these little different things, and it's even come from Plattsburgh, and even up in so we've had some from Canada and stuff. So I'd like, I'm going to leave people out. There's no question about it. But
right.
But thank everyone. Even all the media that's helped. Had built this up for us. to help us out.
Yeah, we understand also that St. Mary's had a collection in school for them also. There's been prayers from the various churches. We want to thank all those who have prayed. Continue to pray. The latest story on Alex, as I understand it, is that there's been some new diagnosis made, and he's been back in the hospital, and right now he's over in Burlington undergoing some new treatment.
Yep, he's getting a new kind of, they call protocol chemotherapy to help slow down his the cancer now, and hopefully it'll help turn things around or help Alex to at least help him out.
Right.
I know that Lynn was saying that he likes cards, so if anybody like to send him a card or something, to Alex Hogle, 14 Moore Street, Champlain, he likes to receive mail, and that's what he's been. He's like any other kid. He's pretty excited.
Right. Fill up his mailbox out there, and watch Santa Claus with the gifts for Alex Hogle. Thank you very much, Jim, and your daughter. And this is Bob Venn, and we're at the Bowl Mart, and we'll continue now with the Santa Claus. And thanks very much, and let's keep Alex and his family in our prayers, and all the other children who are sick in the area. And thanks very much to Hometown Cable for bringing this to you to let you know how our little Alex fun and how Alex is doing. Thanks very much, Jim.
Thank you, Bob.
Pleasure.
Yep.
You've been watching the visit of Santa Claus with Alex Hogle and his sister on Moore Street over the last 15 or 20 minutes. And if you didn't get a chance to tune in the show when it started, we were talking before that show with Jim Tierney, the chairman of the Alex Hogle Fund, who originated it and got things going. And if you didn't see it back then, we aren't going to tell you all about it now, but we're going to tell you to watch the next show at 8 o'clock or tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And you'll find out how it started and how things are working. Thanks very much for watching Hometown Cable. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Bob.
Tell them the situation and say, hey, listen.
We have Santa Claus is here to see Alex Hogle and Eleni, and the reindeer is also here. It's a little before 2 o'clock. But what a nice surprise.
Good Christmas card for you. Okay, where are you?
David has them.
You want to hold it?
And Jimmy has mine. And you want to open it?
You want to open up your Christmas mask? Okay, grab one.
What's that, lady? What is that, huh? Cool.
Merry Christmas to Alex and Eleni.
It says Merry Christmas. Okay, you'll be able to see in a second. You'll be able to take some pictures too. Oh my goodness. What Santa's got.
Santa's coming with a whole basket.
Wow, Jimmy Peter.
Look at that.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to Alex and Eleni.
The reindeer. Look
Early, look at the toys.
You think he's hungry? Oh my goodness. Pepe's helping Santa with some more? Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got out there.
Look at the toys that are here for little Alex Hogle and his sister Eleni.
Right
An
there.
early Christmas. And Eleni's all taken up with, we don't know if that's Rudolph or who that one is. We don't see any red nose, so that may not be Rudolph. But you see Rudolph's driver is with him. Maybe that's Nixon or Blixen there.
No, over 10. You ever got the ticket for New York City? No. That's what he goes, oh, okay. He didn't ask me that. He lives on that. Yeah, he does. It's the same guy who got scissors. He asked me for my license.
All kinds of toys.
Oh, I love it.
There you go. Open it up.
I couldn't find it right here.
Oh.
I know it.
What is it?
I think it's cars.
They sure are. Look at all the cars you got. And a dump truck. Look at them all. And another dump truck.
Wow! Wow!
Baby.
And I want Dada.
Why don't we give this You want to help, Laney? Okay, you start on that side. Laney, why don't you just grab the garbage? Full.
Laney, come here, honey.
What's this? Yours. You got one too now, don't you?
Cabbage Patch.
Hey, a cabbage patch.
All right.
Yeah. Right? Looking at another one? This is a heavy one? You think so, huh? What is it? Oh boy, this will come in handy.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's for charging up the batteries. Now we don't have to keep running the side batteries every day. Another good idea? Why don't we hang on to it and we'll open up some more presents. There's that reindeer again. So do you want to open one of these? Here's another. Paper for, I don't know. Somebody knew what we needed.
All right. More stuff.
So we can make more light bright. We can do light bright now, can't we?
Maybe bring it to Alex. Bring it to Allie, honey.
Look at this.
Lady's helping.
This is a big one. Oh. I don't know.
All right. What's it? Open, lady. Can you show Allie? Alex, I think Daddy'll like that. Look what Laney opened. A little pool and a turtle for your house.
To go with the house you got.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's a make-a meal with Play-Doh. Like that?
People here with cameras. Media is here. We're at the home of Bill and Lynn Hogle in Champlain, where Alex and Laney are opening early Christmas presents from Santa. Santa delivered them here at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 1:45, a little early. And he came with his reindeer. There's the reindeer. Lots of toys from friends and relatives, co-workers.
Laura's back here.
Oh, they just keep coming, don't they?
Santa's emptying his bag here. This is Bob Ben with the camera and the mic.
You're gonna go bring the garbage to Lola?
See what it is.
I'm mad.
Another one. Now you and Lainey Bump can share.
Bring it. Lady, here, finish this one, Alex, okay? Because Lady started that one, honey.
Lainey, what are you doing? Tank on?
Lady, can you bring that to Alex?
Can you give that to Alex?
Bring it to Alex, honey.
Oh, good girl. You too, Marlena. Gonna try this side? Yeah, that's a good one. This fun. You doing this? Tape player?
Again?
You got a tape player to play the tape.
And me too.
Yeah?
Lainey too?
Lady too, yeah. Here. Yeah.
There. It says
That's
words.
your pride.
Yes, it does say words. You gonna bring another one over, Lainey? Come on. Oh, good girl.
Sister
Start on this
Elaine
side,
helping
Lainey.
Alex with the packages, giving them to his
Help
lap,
out. Pull.
where he can open.
Pull. Atta girl. Look at this.
Can Mommy have the garbage?
Now you have the little swing to the whip.
Thank you, sweetheart.
More for your house, huh?
Ooh.
You got all these now.
Okay.
This one and this one and this
now.
one. This one.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, babe.
Who are you?
Go on.
Press close. That's good.
You get a picture of his hand then.
Yeah, you try.
There you go. Good job. Thank you. Mickey Mouse.
Oh, wow.
Locomotive. A train, just like your train. Well, you got a big one, huh? Okay. Where are you going? Gotta get the bowl, huh?
Honey, you can bring it to Mommy, okay? I like this guy.
He's the guy with the presents, right, Elaine? Another one? We got some more. We can make all the pictures
Oh,
now.
good. Now when we start a picture, we can finish, huh? Who gets this one, lady? Aunt Laura.
Oh, she knows who the garbage lady is.
Okay, we've lost our helper, I think. Samantha, you'll have to get close. It's right up in his face. Good night, baby.
It's not very often you have Santa and his reindeer
Honey,
come
no,
right out
let
in
Alex
your
do this.
driveway and
Oh,
help
Alex,
you open your
look
gifts.
at that.
Look at
But
this.
Santa is remaining on today and helping
It's a tape. And who is
Alex to open his gifts. November 2nd.
it?
That's a turtle. Ninja
1990.
turtle. Take it down.
Turn it over.
We're located in what's known as French Village. We're on Moore Street, home of the Hogles. But today, North Pole is here. Santa,
Happy meal.
his reindeer,
Okay, Mommy.
and Alex, Lorraine, Lynn, and Bill Hogle. And close friends and relatives surrounding
Lots of
this
garbage.
grand opening of Christmas presents for little 3.5-year-old Alex Hogle.
Yeah, well, we'll put another garbage bag in it. You don't have to worry.
That other one's full too, Alex.
Okay, just shove it down. You want to pack it down?
Okay.
You want to stay in it? He said he wants to stay in there.
Oh, another piece of paper? Thank you, Marlena. Oh, you need a garbage over by you. Thank you, Marlena.
Yeah. You like it?
All right. Everything on the beach or what? Oh, he's gonna bring Thank you, Alex. There, I got it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, bring this. You want to bring this garbage over to Aunt Laura? Okay, and I'll go. Lady, leave it here next to Daddy.
Come on over here, baby.
For Aunt Laura, thank you. You want to get up there too? Guess we moved the party. Marlena, what are you doing?
Alex, who's helping you? Who is that guy, Alex?
Turtle cookies. I get to munch on those for a while.
Hold on.
Chocolate chip
Cookies. Oh boy.
Turtles.
Mommy's right here, honey. You got far enough to get up?
Bunny ears. Bunny, bunny. Ooh, another turtle there.
There goes.
Turtle foot. Fall through the slime now. Fall through the sewer water. What? Where's the sewer water at?
You want James to help you, honey?
Yeah.
You want to put it on James' lap and James can help you? All done? Yeah. Yeah. How are you?
It's another small.
Where are you going? You just be careful up there, buddy. Okay? Don't slide off. Okay. You find a baby.
Mommy's coming. Mommy.
Well, honey.
I got it.
Rob.
Your present.
You show Mommy the baby? You show me baby. Which little green thing, honey?
Maybe the cookies.
Let me see.
The cookies, I think. The cookies? That's what it means.
Yeah.
You want some cookies? Want cookies or this? This is cookies.
Alex is a present.
Yeah. Okay, James, put it over here. Look at
He's
that.
getting a little tired of opening gifts. If you can believe you get tired of opening gifts. Alex has been up to Plattsburgh this morning early.
Careful, honey. And turtle, chocolate chip.
And
I said
it's,
chocolate chop.
you can see it's 2:04 p.m.
Daddy, hello.
on this November 2nd. The sun is shining. Temperatures in the middle 50s.
No, but
Pleasant
we're green.
afternoon here at the
Can you hold that? That's who
home of the
Alex was
Hogles on Moore Street.
Donatello. Rich Alex. You want to put the cookies in here?
Yeah. The turtle.
That's the transportation that brought all these gifts today, right there. Came into Champlain, New York, and now he's tired and he's hungry and he's eating some of the Champlain grass.
You can open that, honey. Mommy, take a baby. Okay. Oh, you're kissing baby? Alex, you want to get down and help? I can take. You want me to take it down?
That's little 3.5-year-old Alex Hogle.
Here you go. You want James to get down and help you too?
Oh, I love my body. I love my body.
And the most important man of the day, right there. He delivered these presents.
Look at that. The Santa upside down.
Oh my, look at this.
That's you. I think that's you. I think it's
On his own.
What did he say?
It sounded like he said, I think that's you.
Alex, who's under those wrappers?
Doing.
Finish? Come here, let me help you. Here's another cookie. You want to get back up here?
Now the Santa in the skies, but upside down.
Finish this one, Alex?
Inside the package is a replica
You want
of
Santa
the
to put
man
it
who
up on the
brought
car
the
so you can
gifts,
finish opening it?
Santa.
I can see one.
And he's wondering why he's in the box when he's standing right next to him.
Here, you can do it like this, honey. It'll lay down.
Not sure he likes the idea of sitting
Up,
in the
no,
box.
not up there. Right here.
Everybody pull.
Okay, why don't you just
Everybody pull.
Cookie time.
Or would you like Santa?
That's a cookie.
You want me to do it?
Let's set it open Santa's basket for him. Replica of Santa Claus. His own Santa Claus.
Oh, who is that?
Glasses on? You see that has glasses on?
He has to have glasses.
His eyes can...
So you can see the bad little boys and the good little boys all at the same time. That's why.
He has a tail. I just put that on.
Right, Alex has seen it all year
You
round.
know what? And we're going to start decorating this evening, right? We'll plug this in. Be the first decoration.
Wow.
Another big package for Alex to start to open. Right now the cookie is a little bit more important to him than the presents. Likes that cookie.
Yep, it's a turtle. I know it. It's a turtle. I know it. Yep, it's a turtle. Where is that?
If you're in the northern tier and you don't know who Alex Hogle is, you're behind the time. You can see his picture in the post office and around many establishments in the community. And
Bag comforter.
we're very glad to be here today
You want that one?
to see Alex greet Santa Claus and his reindeer. And Eleni,
Like that, honey.
Yeah.
You want to
now
get
he
down
wants to
here?
get down on the ground.
Okay.
He's down by himself. He'll want to do that again.
Your back row?
Where are you going, Alex?
Gotta go sit down again?
What do you want to do?
You want to open it?
Bring it over. Alex, over here.
Are you going to take your turn?
He's over looking at his paper. Remind you, we're in Champlain, New York. We're on Moore Street. And friends and neighbors and relatives of the Hogles are here
Oh, good girl.
on this Friday afternoon,
No.
November the 2nd.
Once she starts, she doesn't stop.
Uh-oh, she's gonna help. Eleni wants to feed Santa. Turtle cookies is what they're doing.
Decided to play golf. You want to get down?
Alex has decided to take a rest from his strenuous present opening and play a little golf.
Lady, those don't go in the same box, honey. Yeah.
Sight you don't see very often. Santa and his reindeer in Champlain. Particularly so early in the afternoon. Santa's looking good. He's been on a diet. He's been up at North Pole packaging up all the presents to bring to all the good little boys and girls in just a little under 60 days. Now about 50 days left. About 55 days left till Christmas. Less than about 50 shopping days, I guess. And Santa's tired. He usually takes naps in the afternoon, and he's up all night. He's a night worker. But he gave up on his nap this afternoon so he could come and see little Alex Hogle and Eleni Hogle here in, of course, then he's in modern transportation today in his truck because the rest of the reindeers are all resting for their long trip in the end of December. Even the big kids come and see Santa's reindeer. Oh, they brought some cookies for the reindeer too. Don't forget, little boys and girls, when Santa comes at Christmas, that you leave something for the reindeer. Let's see what he's feeding this reindeer. You can leave the same kind. Look like grain crackers. It sure looks like he likes them. Large contingent of people here to welcome Santa Claus and the reindeers and Alex. Alex is over swinging. He's all wound up and now he's going to unwind. What you call unwinding at the Hogle home? You lay across that swing and you just... Now he's going to wind himself up again. Now his dad, Bill, doesn't unwind quite as easily. He's winding up. He lifts the feet up and then unwinds and hits his head a couple times. Box. The presents are opened and back to the old sand and the shovels and old standby sand in the sandbox, the turtle sandbox. The turtle has flipped his cover, as you'll see. Making patty cakes now, pancakes or whatever. Santa and reindeer and helper are here. Packages are just about all finished now. You ever see a reindeer up real close? Let's watch him blink his eyes right there. Look at this.
Like that, Andy?
Up close and personal Santa Claus.
Yes, yes. Nice present.
There's some cookies in the cup.
From the North Pole.
You want to feed it?
And it's like Santa's out to get more feed. Here's some more. That's what the reindeer eats right there. See if we can get Santa over here to say something to us.
Well, you come with me and I'll bring you back home. Lady's gonna come. Andy's gonna come too. Then, if you get around on that side, they'll be able to get it.
Okay, somebody wants over.
Okay, go right ahead.
You don't want your hat? birthday. So that they can get just a half in there.
Reindeer is getting fed by the
3 minutes. There you go.
3 children. The lady wants to get right up close and said, here's something for the reindeer.
She won't mind.
Okay, Alex, stand up and give it. It's your turn.
There. Back up, Lainey. Andy, can Lainey have that, please? There you go. You're welcome.
You're going to feed him again, Alex?
Lots of fun. Whoops. Watch those
She can go back now.
horns.
Girlie.
He's chewing Alex.
Andy?
He's got a mouthful.
Watch your fingers, Lainey.
Good girl.
So Alex, do that one,
Allie.
honey.
That's Allie.
We got a whole box of them waiting.
There's a whole box, Peanut, okay? Let Alex take his turn.
You don't get a chance to feed a reindeer every day.
You want one
Yeah, I
more?
think he's
But it's a
going
special
He's gonna
day
get
on
you
Moore
another one.
Street in Champlain.
I think
Yeah,
he's going
he's
to
gonna
give
be able
another
to get you
one.
another one.
Reindeer is here.
You're gonna have to tell Santa thank you for that, huh? No,
Yeah, they're all gone.
Alex, more cookies for reindeer. Oh, he's gonna produce a Ninja Turtle.
Maybe Santa Claus could tell us which reindeer this is.
This is Rudolph.
That is Rudolph, huh? You left his red nose at home. He doesn't use it during the day.
No, sir.
Yes. How are things working towards Christmas this year, Santa?
Very busy right at this
Very,
time
very
of year.
busy. It was great you could get away like this to come here for this short time.
Well, we try our best.
Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Special day in Champlain. And as you just heard, kids out there, that Santa's very, very busy. He's got less than 60 days now to get all those orders ready. Whoops. Of course, Rudolph, the very best known reindeer in the whole package. Oh. And
Cookies.
Alex going to try to feed the deer one more time. Reindeer, yes. I think the best part of this right here is being that reindeer. Getting fed all kinds of items here.
He won't want to eat for a couple of days.
No, he's getting fed a lot.
Lady. Lady. You're okay. You're okay.
Gotta watch our horns. I don't know if it hit with the horns, it's the side of the head, or Alex is just feeding that reindeer like everything. Rudolph's enjoying this trip. He doesn't usually stop this long in any one place. When he's traveling, they have to keep moving. But because it's not quite ready for Christmas anywhere yet, all his fellow reindeers are back getting their Gotta watch those horns. They're out straight ahead of them.
And you look by my ear.
Bite your ear.
He looks by my finger.
He wants to bite his finger, he said.
No, that was she.
of our little visitors are here to also feed Rudolph. I think Alex has been rejuvenated. He wants to help feed Rudolph again. One camera being put away.
Go back to work.
Yeah.
Go! Get